everyone! Good day, good day! Looking forward to seeing everybody today. We're going to be playing some Final Fantasy XIV as per usual. Looking forward to starting Under the Moonlight. And that's patch 4.3, I think, at this point. Yeah, it's 4.3. Yes? No, maybe so? In any event, always happy to have you here. We'll be getting started momentarily, so please feel free to sit back, relax, or actually maybe grab a snack or a drink before sitting down relaxing. Just really happy to have you here. Got a little bit of a frog in my throat today. I've just been doing a lot of recording, just getting the last little bits of Trails from Zero completed, which should be available not next week, but I think the week after. Barring any difficulties, of course. So just give me a moment here. What we'll do is we'll transition over. There we go. And yeah, I was in the Gold Saucer last time I was here, or rather logged in, and that was just check my lotto tickets, which did get a heck of a lot. I think the most I've ever gotten is, I think I want to say third prize or second prize. I can't quite remember. In any event, so what we need to do is to head over to Hingashi. And it was to Kugane. And get on over there. Hey, Hiten, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hope your Friday is going along pretty well. I'm just glad that it is the weekend, or rather just coming up to the weekend. So yeah, but how's everybody doing? What's everybody been up to this past week? I may have forgotten to mention last week, but this patch will not end in a quest that shows its name. It'll be an additional MSQ. Okay. All right, good to know. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I will have to be aware of that. And I think you mentioned as well that with this particular one, I may not be able to finish it this time around. That it might be a little bit too long for me to try to complete it, if I recall correctly. I may be wrong. My memory is somewhat faulty. Greetings, honored madam. Will you be entering the Ruby Bazaar offices? Yes, I will. Yes, please. And we have Alphino, Tataru, and Hancock, and Elise. So, Gosetsu and Tsuyu. Oh yeah, last week we met Asahi, and he was really creepy. Ah, Elise. Impeccable timing. We have just received a letter from Lord Hien. He writes that the Domans are coordinating their efforts with the Blue Kojin to maintain a constant watch over the Red. By staying on the lookout for signs of crystal hoarding and the like, they mean to nip any summoning attempts in the bud, therefore satisfying the conditions for peace set down by the ambassador. But the ambassador's a really creepy guy, and really hates us because I guess he really likes Xenos? For the Garlean's part, the Populares have sent word that a vessel bearing Doman conscripts is soon to arrive in Yangsha. Would seem that the prisoner exchange is to proceed as planned. Lord Hien requests your presence, and I share his view that you should be on hand at this critical juncture. I will be there. According to the letter, Yotsu's memory has yet to return, so it looks like she'll be living out the rest of her life in Doma, assuming the ambassador means to honor the agreement, of course. Before we get to that, however, I think it would be wise to assess her condition one last time. If the Domans have missed any change in her mental state, however slight, it would be better if Asahi weren't the one to spot it. Agreed. Let us make straightways for the Enclave, then. Lord Hien will be waiting. I trust you'll cope in our absence, Tataru? Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Just be sure to come back safely. Yes. Bye! Just give me one moment here. Yeah, I just wanted to check one thing with my machine. Okay, that's working the way that I intended. So, out we go. And to Doma. Doma, 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 Doma. Doma, Doma. Okay. Doma Enclave. That was it. That was it. Yeah, glad I got a chance to stream today to get Elise this particular one started. So after this particular one, like this particular patch, there's 4.4, 4.5, and then 4.55? Is that right? Or is it just 4.5 and that's it? Because I think last time it was 3.5 and 3.55. Again, I could be wrong in how I'm remembering things. That's right. Okay. And I really, really like this music, and I really, really want to play Final Fantasy VI all over again. Oh, can we get this as an orchestrion scroll? Do I have it as one? I think I do. I'll have to double check. Lord Hien is expecting you. May I show you in? Yes, please. And Hien. Yay. Ah, I see my letter reached you across the Ruby Sea. Thank you for coming so swiftly. Though I wrote at some length on the subject of the forthcoming exchange, there was one matter I neglected to mention. It concerns Gosetsu. As you may have observed, he returned from his ordeal rather worse for wear, and despite his best efforts to conceal his condition, or perhaps because of them, he recently collapsed. Wait, what? Oh my gosh, is he okay? Well, he's much older now, and considering all the different things he did years ago. Can we let him retire? Good gods, is he alright? Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing. Confined to bed and grumbling without cease, but he has shown signs of recovery. He made me a promise not to tell you, lest you worry unduly, which was all very well and when you weren't here. Now that you are, however, I think it's high time he receives some visitors. Might you spare him a moment? Yotsuyu has scarce left his side, and I imagine you are curious to see what has become of her as well. We will visit him at once. Elise? Shall we? Yes, let's shall.
Open wide now.
Oh my gosh. You're feeding him like a...
Pleased to you. I'm not so frail that I cannot feed myself.
Says the man who is going to be fed and looking forward to it.
I grow weary of the taste of gruel.
You don't like it? Can I fetch you something else?
Aye, wine. Or if that is not wholesome enough, I don't know. A sweet persimmon from Namai? I enjoyed them in my youth.
Persimmons. I don't think I've had one of those.
A persimmon?
Nay, pay me no mind. I am full. Besides, we have guests.
So, is she feeding him kanji? I wonder. I never really enjoyed that all too much. I've had a little bit, but not too much. Doesn't require
We are not
taste.
interrupting your meal. We had heard you were confined to bed and thought you might welcome some visitors.
Mm-hmm.
Confined to... A gross exaggeration. A
You're
trifle
trying to be all
drained
strong.
from my
I know.
exertions, perhaps, but with a little rest, I shall be fighting fit again in no time.
I'd rather that you weren't fighting to begin with.
Take off your clothes.
What?
Gosetsu, is this how you've been spending your time?
My lady, I assure you, this is not...
Oh my god. Hi, Willow.
Off with them. We need to wash you.
I need
You
water.
stink.
Water. Yeah. CNC. Oh yeah, okay. I thought I wondered if I had it.
What are all these scars? There are so many of them.
Yeah, and you caused a bunch of them too. But of course he's not going to say that.
A life
So welcome,
of
Willow. Hope you're
battle
doing
will
well.
leave its mark upon a man.
Oh! She's remembering.
Is something
Oh,
wrong, Tsuyu?
crap.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
No, no, no. That's a lie. Yeah, he's a big guy.
Leave me be, woman. I will not be fussed over like some newborn babe.
That he is. That he is. Doing not too bad. Just got a little bit of took my throat. A little bit tired. But it's okay. They make a convincing pair, do they not? On first acquaintance, I would think him a doting grandsire and her a model grandchild. Indeed, had someone told me that a year ago that I would live to bear witness to such a scene, I would have declared them mad. That aside, I am relieved to see Gosetsu has lost none of his spirit. But what a turn of events! I mean, for her to suddenly be watching over him. You couldn't make it up. Although I suppose Gosetsu is an old man. With the way he charges through life, it can be easy to forget. Hey, Greg! Good to see you as well! Hello! We just watched the most wonderful scene of Yotsuyu, or rather Tsuyu, telling Gosetsu to take off his clothes. And thank goodness I wasn't drinking anything at the time. I would have spit out everything on my keyboard. Oh yes, I'm glad you were able to catch a stream again. It's been a while. Hope you've been keeping well. Just glad to see everyone. For this last stream before break. He has resisted decrepitude with the same defiance he showed the enemies of Doma. But no matter how adamant his will, no man can carry on forever. He has pushed himself beyond the limits of endurance too many times. Even if his health returns, the fact remains, he will never again be the warrior he once was. My favorite pet, Hien, reminds me of the main character. Oh, Hien! Reminds you of the main character from an old animated series called Legend of the Golden Dragon. Oh, I remember hearing of that one years ago. I don't think I ever watched it. I remember hearing of it, though. He has given all for his liege and land, and we must ask, and we will ask no more. And what of his nurse? If Yotsuyu is feigning that, well, she certainly has me fooled. This is no pretense. Oh, Yugiri! Yugiri, out of all of us, I think you the hardest to convince. So, what makes you so sure? I've been spying on Yotsuyu from the shadows, waiting for the misstep that would betray her charade for what it was. But her mask has never slipped. Not once. She's remained in character from the first. One evening, I watched her as she sat in her chambers, guarded and alone. She had taken the dishes from the cupboard and was pretending to prepare dinner right there on the tatami. A child's game. Even the wariest shinobi would not go to such lengths. But I can but conclude that her mind is truly broken. Well, not totally, because it seems like she's remembering her past, at least a little bit. Well, that's good enough for me and everyone else, I would hazard. Our new expansion is really demanding. It seems to be. A little. No, this is a Persona 5 Royal. Although, speaking of Persona 5 Royal, I ran into, what was it? The Reaper? Yeah, I ran into the Reaper one time. That recording will be available in a couple of weeks, I think. That was an interesting experience. Yeah, I've had this same... I think what happened is that, Greg, I think what happened is that with the graphical update, it's killing my machine. I've talked to somebody who's a little bit more familiarized with computer, like hardware compared to I am. I know a little bit more about software than hardware. It seems like my graphic card should be okay. I'm just wondering about processing power. I don't have a capture card on this device. I was looking to get one, and I'm hoping to potentially get one upon my return. The requirements did go up with the release of Dawn Trail because of the new models and engine changes. Yeah. So unfortunately, as a result, it looks like, yeah, my frame rates have it's what's happening. It seems like it's going all over the place. Like at some points it's fine, then it goes down to the toilet, which is frustrating as all hell. Aye, the matter is settled. Yotsuyu will become Tsuyu and begin a new life here in Doma. Before that can happen, however, we will need to present her to the ambassador one last time to prove that her memory is truly gone. But I will not risk parading her in front of our returning conscripts. Her presence at the exchange would only stir up mutinous thoughts. Understandably, she is good as fasten the chains around their necks. Yeah, the other thing I was thinking of too is we do have like a media PC where I am, and I was thinking, oh, maybe perhaps I can switch things up to connect over to this other machine. However, the graphics card on that one is older than the machine that I currently use, so I tried doing some stuff on there, and it really didn't look that good. I only tried to do the Reaper until I had 18 members, even then I went by sheer dumb luck. Yeah, with the Reaper, well, what ended up happening is I was running around trying to find something, but it was very dark at the time, and I couldn't find as to where I need to go. I'm guessing that if I dot, this is just me, pure conjecture at this point. I'm guessing that I took too long. It caused the Reaper to appear. I don't know for sure. I see. I hope you get anything to represent. Yeah, believe me, I would really like to try to do something, because if it keeps on going like this, it's going to be hard for me to try to stream this moving forward, unfortunately. I don't want to get to the point where I have to reconsider and say, unfortunately, I can't stream 14 anymore, because I do want to see what happens next, and I do want to share my experiences too. What I don't know, one thing I probably might do is see, I don't know if this will change at all or not, just try to record versus stream and see if the FPS say better or not. May not be though, so I'll have to see as to whether that's an option or not. Which is why I mean to conclude the business with Tsuyu first, out of the sight of my countrymen. Will you help me? We are at your service. There's no higher purpose than the pursuit of peace. My thanks. The Garlands are on their way, and we must prepare to welcome the ambassador. We will meet you at the docks. We'll see you. Yep, in Persona 5 Royal, the Reaper only appears when you stay on a floor of mementos too long. Okay. So I did dawdle, and that was my problem. Yeah, see, because now, like the frame rate, at least from what I can see here, is better. It's just that when I'm going into cutscenes, it seems like it's dropping. That being said, is there anything I can really do here? That's standard, graphic settings. I could try to do this. But then that takes it down to 39. Boop. Well, let's see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. Oh, I'm sorry to hear there's a slight thunderstorm. I hope it clears up for you soon. And have to meet with Alphino. So let's just head on over there. Yeah, the machine I'm running off of, it doesn't have a dedicated graphics card. It's using integrated graphics, so it's only so much I can really do. Shall we wait here then? Lord Hien should not be long. And then it's raining. My friends, have you seen Tsuyu? She is nowhere to be found. Wait, what? What? But the Garlands will be landing in a matter of moments. If she's fled, could it mean that her memories have returned? I know not. Yugiri is scouring the streets as we speak, but it is possible Tsuyu has left the Enclave altogether. In Belgium, we have like 100 different words for rain we're used to it. Captain, a word. Did you perchance carry a fair-skinned woman across the river? A fair-skinned woman, my lord? I don't really know. I think yes. Yes, my lord. Now that you mention it, there was a lady among the passengers whom I do not recall having seen before. Her face was hidden by the brim of her hat, but I remember taking her hand to help her onto the boat. White as new-fallen snow it was. Was she someone of importance, my lord? Have I done something wrong? Wrong? No. No, I was merely hoping to catch our guest before she departed. Be at ease, Captain. Greg, quick question. Is this any better? I know it's not perfect, but I'm just wondering if it's a little bit better now. Oh, Willow, take care. Have a great day and a wonderful weekend, too. It would seem that Tsuyu has crossed the river. Kami, help me. No good can come of this. Definitely no good can come of this because, well, she could find herself into trouble meeting monsters. Hell, if she meets any people that recognize her, oh, this could be really bad. Scouting, aiming... Aiming is perfect. Gone like the morning dew. It seems that Tsuyu has gone unrecognized thus far, but Kami help us if someone can catch a clear view of her face. I must find her before that happens. The responsibility for her disappearance, for all of this, lies with me. But I would ask for your aid nonetheless. We are at your service, Lord Hien, now as before. Let us make the crossing and begin our search. You go on ahead. Someone should let Yugiri know what we've learned. I'll join you on the other side. Yes, off we go, like a herd of turtles. We have no way of knowing where Tsuyu is headed, so we just have best to divide our forces. I'll take Hasakari and its surrounds. I'll know if you would take the road to Castrum Luminous. Elise, forgive me, but could I ask you to interrogate the residents of Yukuza Manor? One of the Namazu may have seen our quarry. Have you make reviews about 14? I haven't really thought about it actually, to be honest. I could like put some videos out about what my thoughts were about 14 for the different elements and stuff like that. It's not something I really haven't given a lot of thought about, at least yes, yet. If everyone is in agreement, let us board the skiff and hope the kami smile upon our efforts. Hopefully so. Engsha! And now I can fly, which is great. And go see the Namazu. Yes, yes. Can I fry them up? I don't think I'm allowed to fry them up, but I want to. Because recently I got a lot of 14 reviews on channel. Oh, okay. I don't, no, I haven't really made any reviews about 14. Not as far as I'm aware. I did like the one reaction video to the Stormblood opening, I think. Yeah, that was the only one I've ever done. Translation bonus fact. Gone like the morning dew is a reference to her name. Tsuyu means dew, while Yotsuyu means evening dew. Ah! Did not know that. That is actually good to know. Thank you for sharing that. Welcome to Yukuza Manor. Yes, yes. If there is anything you care to know, you need only... A pale-skinned woman? I have seen no such traveler, I'm sorry to say. Oh, sorry. Scaly-skinned Namazu, on the other hand, we have in abundance. And, can I have some catfish? Wait, that's rude. Unusually pale skin. Yes, yes, I saw this woman on the way back from my fishing trip. She had just crossed the shallows east of here and was headed in a northeasterly direction. But for the most part, her steps did not seem certain. If you hurry, you might still catch her. I have a question. Is she going to Namai? Because, Gosetsu mentioned persimmons. And he mentioned persimmons from Namai. So, and since she's very childlike with her thoughts and everything, it just makes me wonder if she's heading there. Again, I really hope that she isn't, because if she meets up the people in Namai, they're not going to, they're going to be panicked. And rightfully so. You see no sign of Yotsuyu to the north. Perhaps she is somewhere farther off to the northeast. Okay. Back on the Wolfie we go. Oh, water snake. Water sneaky. Well, see you. I know mean rainy season. Ah! I'm learning all these new things from you guys. Thank you. Oh, and everything's dipped again. And I've got everything on the lowest settings too, which is irritating. Well, hopefully she doesn't run into a river hornbill. Still no sign of Yotsuyu. Perhaps she is yet farther to the northeast. Maybe so. Puppy, let's go. Oh. Here? Oh, here. Yotsuyu is nowhere to be seen, but lying on the ground a short distance to the north, you spy a familiar-looking wide-brimmed hat. Oh, her hat. over there, I guess. Yeah, I like the music of this place too. A curiosity glance is all that is required to confirm your suspicions. It is the same that Yotsuyu was wearing when you found her in Sakazuki. Oh boy. She went to Namai, didn't she? Why am I putting my hand behind my back or looking down? Yeah, she went to Namai. Fudge. Elise, before you ask, our search of Kusakari and its surroundings has yielded exactly naught. Save this chance reunion with you, I suppose. Mr. Salazar has gone to assist her brother at the castrum. It was she who informed me of the situation. I joined Lord Hien here shortly thereafter. How did you fare at Yukaza Manor? Any sign of our missing guest? Yeah, I think she's gone to Namai. Makes sense. Japanese one word can mean something else depending on context and kanji. Yes. Towards Namai? By the kami, if the villagers recognize her, it will not end well. We must hurry. Yugiri and I will check the patties. The village square is yours. Yes. I will go and hopefully find her. And hopefully people will not be in too much of a panic, but I think they will. Yep, there she is. She's with her hat. Oh no.
Greetings. Might I have one of your... Wait! Please! I only wanted a persimmon.
Huh. They remember you. And they're scared of you.
Kami, save us! Her spirit has returned!
Mm-hmm.
She's back from the dead to seek her revenge!
Yep. I was worried about this.
It can't be. She couldn't have survived.
Yeah, she did. We were shocked about that too. Oh, you're remembering again. Oh, fudge.
What did I do?
As if you don't know!
Good people of Namai, be at ease, I pray you. You have naught to fear.
Yeah, tell that to people who sees Yotsuyu looks like she just came back from the dead to haunt them.
My lord, forgive me, but what is that monster doing here? They told us she was dead.
Yeah.
I too was surprised to learn of her survival. More even than you, I would hazard. 'Twas I who cut her down, I who left her to her fate. But it would seem the kami had other plans. By some miracle, both she and Gosetsu were spared when the keep collapsed, though Yotsuyu's preservation came at the cost of her memory.
That's not gonna...
You're saying she's forgotten? Forgotten everything she's done?
That's probably not gonna help them much at all. They're gonna be even more frustrated.
Lies! Lies! My lord, she would say anything to escape punishment!
Not to.
What does it matter? We have not forgotten her crimes, and we demand justice! I beg of you, Lord Hien, draw your blade and rid us of this canker!
What I saw then. It's all true.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
They don't believe her?
Sorry. And what?
Yeah.
We're supposed to forgive you.
Here, there's no need to cry.
Asami.
Can't you see how scared she is? How can you be scared of her? She's not the same.
Out of the mouth of babes. Oh my gosh.
Until such time as her memories return, this woman shall be known as Tsuyu and treated as a citizen of Doma. I will, however, see that she is watched at all times. Rest assured that there will be no more unannounced visits to the village. As your lord, I ask that you leave her fate in my hands and suffer her to live, for now.
Will they agree to that? Well, I'm thinking they would, considering he's their liege
Please,
lord.
Ise.
All right. I'll keep my peace. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Nasty, no. Direct hit, no. Ooh, critical hit. That's always nice. Critical hit's always good. Hien, let's talk to you. That would have been better avoided, but at least it did not end in bloodshed. And judging by Tsuyu's reaction, she remains oblivious to the events of her former life. This was no escaped attempt. Nay, it seems like an offhand request of Gotsetsu's which brought her to Namai. She came in search of a persimmon. That's interesting too, because it seems like you had one voice actor pronouncing it as persimmon, and the voice actor for Yotsuyu called it a persimmon? Now I'm doubting myself. What's the proper pronunciation for the word? Ha! And they say fruit is good for the health. I do hope Gosetsu finds the taste to his liking. Well, we have certainly taken the long way around, but let us continue on to Castrum Fluminus and our meeting with the ambassador. Alphino and Elise should still be there conducting their search. Let us go. Let us leave. Yeah, because it seems like sometimes you have one person pronouncing a word a certain way, and then you have somebody else doing a different pronunciation. And if it's a word that I don't necessarily hear too often, I am unsure as to what the proper pronunciation is. So it's just something that, unfortunately, yes, I tend to butcher words a lot. And yes, with everybody's help, you help me to pronounce things properly. Hien, let's talk to you. It seems that our imperial guests have already arrived. It is time to meet with the ambassador. Oh, and magically it's bright and sunny compared to the rainy parts of earlier. Now, is this voice? I hope so. Oh, wow. What are those? What are all those bins? That's a lot of them.
What a pleasure it is to see you once more, Lord Hien. Not to mention my dear sister.
Oh, you have a punchable face, sir.
A pleasure to see you too, Ambassador. Forgive us our late arrival.
We had to get some fruit.
You have our people aboard the airship?
Yes, you do.
Exactly as agreed. We would leave you in no doubt as to the purity of our intentions. I dare say it was the self-same spirit of cooperation which prompted you to bring Yotsuyu here today.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. Before excluding her from the exchange, I thought it only fair that you see her condition for yourself. Physically, she is in fine health, but her mind is unchanged.
Yeah, she is still a little bit, messed up in the head. Well, she's lost her
So I
memories.
see.
Oh, you got that smirk on your face.
But all need not necessarily be lost.
Hmm?
In anticipation of this tragic turn of events, I took the liberty of inviting some special guests.
Oh? I don't trust you. Who?
Ah, Yotsuyu. You look
Oh.
well.
What? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. It's her parents, right?
Of all the people.
You wanted her to break down.
Is
Like you
something
wanted her to
wrong,
remember.
dear sister? These are our beloved parents. Does not the sight of them bring back sweet childhood memories?
No. 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 Oh my god. Yeah. You freaking asshole, Asahi. Oh.
Gosetsu. I have to take this to Gosetsu.
Crap.
It would seem my little surprise was not sufficient.
You're trying to trick her, you asshole. Yeah, and Hien knows this too.
You needn't glare at me so, Lord Hien. I merely did what any loving son would do for his family. Lest you
No.
doubt, I am content to leave the acting viceroy in your care. Pray, treat her as you would any daughter of Doma.
You're planning something.
Do not grow too fond of this place, dear sister. You will come back to us ere long.
You ass. Oh my gosh. Can I strangle this guy, please? Okay, I'm not one for resorting to violence, but oh, he needs to be taken
We continue with the
away.
exchange as planned then.
Oh, he needs to be taken away.
Very good. The structure across the river should serve our needs. We shall await you there with the conscripts. If you would bring your captives.
Agreed. Until then, Ambassador.
You know what, Hien, you're controlling yourself really well. What was it? Yeah, what are those crates? What are those? I am wondering... I knew better than to trust Asahi, but that was a dirty trick. Still, unpleasant as it was, we have at least put the matter of Tsuyu's future to rest. I've sent her back to the Enclave with Yugiri to give Gosetsu his precious persimmon. Come, let us follow them. What is it, Alphino? You have that look, Alphino. What is it? Oh, nothing of consequence, most like. We can discuss it upon our return. Was it about those crates? Because I was wondering about those crates. And I don't think it's foodstuffs. I definitely don't think it's foodstuffs. Oh, and now it... I go back in here, then it drops. Oh, that's irritating. But we should pay a visit to Gosetsu and reassure him about Tsuyu's fate. He will want to know that the Empire has finally relinquished its claim on her.
Gosetsu, are you awake?
Yes, he is.
My lord, come in, come in. When Tsuyu returned, her eyes were red from weeping. She spoke not a word, simply sat and peeled some fruit she'd brought for me. She then claimed weariness and retired to her chamber. Tell me, what happened to upset her so?
The ambassador arranged a surprise reunion with her foster parents. A misguided attempt to restore Yotsuyu to her senses. It was plain their presence caused her great distress, but she seemed otherwise unaffected.
Yeah, it's just the fact that bringing them there was just really low
Yotsuyu was
trick.
mistreated as a child, was she not? It was a cruel trick to use her tormentors like that, knowing the pain it could cause.
He didn't care. He wanted to cause her pain.
I like this Asahi less and less.
Oh, believe me, my opinion of him is like minuscule.
Be that as it
He's
may,
a punchable face.
he has agreed to allow Yotsuyu to remain with us in Doma. Our primary concern now is to hand over the prisoners without incident and bring our people safely home.
There was one other detail at the meeting which caught my attention.
Please say it's the crates.
I assume you all noticed the rather suspect crates
Yes.
within the castrum. The Imperials were quick to retrieve them afterwards, but I wonder...
Out with it, brother. You fear they might contain bombs or war machines?
If the ambassador wanted me dead, he has had ample opportunity. No, assassination is not his intent, but we should be on our guard for other acts of treachery.
Absolutely.
My lord! Forgive me, but the Lady Yotsuyu, she's gone!
Again? What the hell?
Gone?
Twice
Beg
in
your pardons, my lords.
a
I was
couple of
certain she'd
days.
fallen asleep.
No, the responsibility is mine. 'Twas I who gave her a room instead of a cell.
Ah, jeez. Now what?
She may simply have wandered outside. We will organize search parties.
She's not
Might I
gone
call
back
upon
to
your
Namai, has
assistance?
she? No, she wouldn't. Sure, I'll help look. Wonder where she could have gone. Huh? Oh. I meant for my evening jog.
Help.
Huh?
Help.
Sounds like an older voice. Oh! Crap! Who? Oh! That was,
Help.
yeah.
Help me.
Asahi's father and mum. Okay, what am I gonna say? Oh crap, what am I gonna say? Yotsuyo?
If
You
only
remembered.
I hadn't remembered.
Yeah, you remembered everything. Crap.
He should hate me.
Gosatsu, you mean?
But I will not suffer his kindness. Not after what I did to him.
Who's there?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, it's you. What are you doing out here in the dark?
This is the Enclave, is it?
Yes?
When the soldiers dragged us back to Doma, you were the last person I expected to see.
You're the bane of our existence, Yotsuyu. A font of misery.
Oh my gosh, you do not say that to people.
You couldn't even do us the simple courtey of
Oh my
dying,
God.
could you? Oh, no.
No, you don't say
had
that to people. You don't say that to
live and
people.
taint us with the shame of your failure.
Oh my god.
We had a perfect life in the capital, and now they're making us wallow in this muddy ruin like common swine. I don't deserve this.
Oh jeez, no.
Now, dear, that'll do. There seems little point in berating the girl when she scarcely remembers her own name. Our time would be better spent contemplating how we're to survive this unhappy predicament.
Oh gosh, what?
You've kept your looks at least.
Oh
I suspect you'd fetch a
my.
handsome price with the right buyout. Maybe enough to get us to Kugane and start a new business.
Oh, you flippin' pieces of crap. She killed them, okay. Or she gutted them.
My
Whatever.
beloved parents. No sooner do I wake from gentle slumber than the world returns in all its cruelty. Yes, this is how it always was. How it was meant to be.
No.
Very well. If I cannot escape my nature, then I shall embrace it.
And then she uses the knife.
To the very depths I have sunk, my soul steeped in spite and rotten to the core. The self-righteous hide behind justice, but I need no such mask. Father, Mother, Was it not you who made me into this monster? Who taught me the truth of this miserable world? For years I knew naught but the taste of pain and humiliation. But the time has come to savor my vengeance against Doma. Against all my enemies.
Starting with her parents.
And it begins with you!
Oh, jeez, those eyes. Oh my god.
Yotsuyu!
Oh. Oh, and the blood spatter on the face and everything. Oh my god, the face. Holy crap. Can I have Suyu back? I knew it wasn't gonna last for long, but still, can I have Suyu back? Asahi. Of course. This freaking snake.
Well done, dear sister. Did I not say you would come back to us?
Brother dearest, what a surprise. You always were a cold-blooded little worm. I doubt you thought twice about sending our parents to their deaths.
He probably didn't freaking care.
Your dagger yet drips with their blood, and you presume to judge me?
Yes.
To be frank, I didn't think you had the strength to slay them so cleanly. A single thrust each. I'm impressed. But surely you can't be satisfied with murdering a pair of doddering elders. You yearn for a deeper vengeance, and the power to see it through.
Oh, jeez. What else are you planning? What else are you planning? Yeah, had my vision.
Please. I don't want to die.
Oh.
Any sign of her?
No, she's gone. But now we're dealing with Yotsuyu
What
again.
happened here?
She ran them through. And Asahi
knew what
is
would
with her.
happen if she recovered. And still, I did nothing. You say she left with her brother?
Yep.
Whatever he wants with her, he was willing to pay for it with his parents' lives.
Yep.
But this is neither the time nor the place. We must gather the others.
Yeah, what to do now? What to do now? Well, obviously go after Yotsuyu. And Asahi. We've recovered the Norris's remains and will hold the cremation anon. Would they never again set foot in Doma? I broke the news to Gosetsu myself. He was quiet. I think it best that he be allowed some time alone with his thoughts. Yeah. Just a little bit too much. Just a bit too much. So, my friends, that which we have feared have come to pass. Yotsuyu has regained her memory and returned to the Imperial fold. It is, by any measure, a cruel twist, not at least for Gosetsu, but one which does not invalidate our agreement. According to the terms of the contract, we were bound to surrender Yotsuyu into the Garlean's hands should her condition improve prior to the hour of the exchange. By that reckoning, all is, if not as it should be, as it must be. This I can accept. But what I cannot accept are the unconscionable lengths at which Asahi went to achieve this outcome. Given his recent conduct and his apparent admiration for Xenos, it is plain he cannot be trusted. And that is to say nothing of the unexplained containers he insists on bringing to our meeting. Whatever the ambassador is planning, I think it unlikely our negotiations will end peacefully. In the event of hostilities, the safety of the conscripts must be our first concern. As such, I would have an escape route in place before the meeting begins. A wise precaution. If the main structure of Castrum Fluminus is to be the stage of the exchange, then I believe a thorough inspection is in order. The citadel has stood empty ever since the Imperial withdrawal. While we took steps to ensure that it could not be defended by an occupying force, it is entirely possible that the ambassador has arranged things there to his advantage. I will slip inside and make certain we have an unobstructed exit. Pray allow me to join you. I have some experience with Imperial facilities, and should matters take a turn for the worst, I would hope to be at least of some use. Very good. That should be enough to guarantee us a way out of the castrum. Beyond that, however, we will need a ship to ferry the conscripts back to the Enclave. Even with every skiff we had, it would take several trips to evacuate everyone. A Confederate Sekibun, on the other hand, would require only a single run and leave us far less vulnerable on the water. Assuming, of course, Rasho can be convinced to part with one. May I take the lead on this? I've had dealings with Rasho and his pirates before. And I won't be alone, will I, Elise? You can count on me. Much appreciated. I quite fancy parleying with pirates again. It is a shame Elise won't be there to reprise her role. I am certain you'd make a persuasive pair, but I think I will accompany you to these negotiations all the same. My lord, the ruler of Doma should not be seen as consorting with common brigands. Come now, Yugiri. They stood with us against the Empire. If we would ask for their aid once more, we must treat them with them as equals. Our presence shall serve to demonstrate our sincerity. Indeed, my lord. Pray forgive my presumption. By your leave, Master Alphino and I shall be about our task. Yes. Let us leave. Off they go. And we should be on our way to Onokoro. Time is short and Rasho may take some convincing. It's been a while since I've been there, so hey, why not? Let us go. And see if we can convince him in very short order. Okay, that was Onokoro. No, I don't need an Aetheryte ticket. Yes, here we go. And he was up the stairs, if I recall correctly. So up we go, like a herd of turtles. And that's one thing I keep on seeing when I'm around this area is the mention about Heaven on High. One that sort of looks like a Jenga tower. I do want to do that, try that at some point, but I do have to complete the Palace of the Dead. I think it is up to level 50 first. And I've been talking with somebody about doing that, but it's just that our schedules haven't aligned yet. Maybe we can do it some other time when I get back. Now there's a face I did not expect to see. What brings the noble Lord of Doma into the company of ill-trats such as we? If you come to offer Doman chains and plates of Garlean ones, then I'm afraid you have wasted a trip. What fine subjects you would make. With your fleet at our disposal, our restoration efforts would be hastened tenfold. But let us speak seriously. I stand before you not to demand your fealty, but to request your aid once more. I've got a plan, and I need one of your boats. Please let me borrow a boat. Mayhap you are confused. Doma's liberation was a means to an end. We aided you only to save ourselves. Now we have no such incentive. We have sworn no oath to you and will not come running like hounds at their master's whistle. And I would not presume to treat you thus. I came to petition your cooperation as an ally of equal standing. Equal standing, you say? Seems a bit lopsided to me. Where's the profit for us in all of this? Profit? Must you always think in such short-sighted terms? Have you ever thought of doing the right thing? Have you ever heard of pirates, little miss? You will find that we are simple souls. You pay our tithe, you sail in peace. Deny us our due, and we take it by force. We'll pull you out of the water if we see you drowning, but we are not in the business of doing something for nothing. Calm yourself, Mr. Salise. We did not come to moralize. We came here to talk, and there is more to be said. According to records recovered after the liberation, relatives of your Doman-born brethren were among those conscripted into the Imperial Army. And as you may be aware, we recently negotiated the return of said conscripts. Many, alas, will arrive to find no families waiting for them, no homes to grant them shelter. I would ask that you offer them a place in the Confederacy. You would not be rescuing strangers, but welcoming brothers and sisters into your ranks. And has not the Confederacy been in need of new recruits? Good bargain. You seem well informed of our affairs, Lord Hien. I wonder how that happened. The losses we suffered at the Garlemad's hands are no secret. But since we drove them out of Doma, the Ruby Sea has come alive with traders and travelers. So many vessels to tax and so few pirates to tax them. We could do with some more hands on deck, undoubtedly so, if they're familiar with the inner workings of the Empire. You have a deal? Very well. The Confederacy agrees to your request. You will have your ship. But before that, you must do something for me. The vessel I have in mind was damaged during your battle with the Empire. Though we have mended her, she is yet to be declared seaworthy. She's sound enough down below. When you load her up with the conscripts and water, and the waterline rises, those upper planks had best be free of cracks. Assuming you want your people to stay dry, you will do me the favor of swimming around the hull to check for weaknesses. That is, if the Doman lords are not adverse to getting their robes wet. Not this Doman lord. If we each inspect a third of the ship, it shall be done in a trice. That's the spirit. The ship is moored at Quickscape Pier. Our apprentice shipwright will be there on deck to hear your report. Look for a lad named Ihanashi. Maybe. And I thought I had a knack for playing with pirates. For the record, my previous attempt was an unmitigated success, and yes, I should have quit when I was ahead. Oh gosh. Well, it looks like we're going swimming. Well, well. I thought the rumors exaggerated, but the young lord lives up to his reputation. Yes, he likes to get his hands dirty. And I don't mind swimming either. So, it's been a while since I've gone swimming. I definitely want to go swimming. I miss it. I would like to go swimming again. Yay! Okay, so it's... Oh, there we go. I have to jump in the water, right? Hey! Get around. There we go. Because they said the boat. So I have to get in the water and get my feet wet. Upon closer inspection, you spot a small crack in one of the planks. Okay, and where's the other one? Gotta be around here somewhere. Maybe it's... Oh, there it is. Let's take a look at this one and see what it says. You see no signs of damage here. Okay, that is good. So they only have one section, at least with the area I was looking at, to fix. So... Oh, there you are. You have work to do. Much work to do. Hi, I'm the shipwright. Apprentice shipwright. Did you find anything that might need attention? The section I inspected seems solid enough. There's a crack in my section. On the port side near the bow, you say? Alright, I'll have a look and see what I can do. My apologies, I seem to have lagged behind. I could float in that gentle sea all day. Otherwise, I'm happy to report no visible cracking or holes in my section of the hull. You're Lord Hien. The captain sent you to inspect the hull? Kami have mercy. Forgive us this discourtesy, my lord. 'Tis quite all right. In fact, I rather enjoyed it. I take it you are of Doma. Yes, my lord. The Imperials took my father away after the uprising, and I had nowhere else to turn. The Confederacy became my family. But someone told me they're releasing the conscripts now. Maybe my father will be among them. Not that I can go back. There's no leaving once you've joined. How fares Our Lady? Is she seaworthy? Oh, I just noticed there's a Moogle on his necklace. It's so cute. Maybe it's... Or maybe... Is it a cat or is it a Moogle? I think it's a Moogle. Captain, we found a small crack in the port side, but I'll have it fixed before you know it. I see you've met the boy. Did he tell you a story? He babbles when he is nervous. Should his father be among the conscripts, as he hopes, I mean to give him the choice to leave this life. If he so chooses, I expect you to see that they are provided for. I have heard those who join the Confederacy forswear all ties with kin and homeland. Is that oath so easily put aside? If I allow it. I see in him the lad I was 25 years ago. You say the words, you mean them, but the yearning for home still lingers. My family is long dead, and I know this life is my lot. But he has scarce dipped his toes with us. If there is a life for him in Doma, he should have the chance to live it. Well said. The Empire's conquest has uprooted many and more. Be it in Yangsha or out on the Ruby Sea, we have a duty to ensure that Ihanashi and others like him are free to dwell where they desire. Then the matter is settled. I will make preparations to cast off. Oh wow, what a change. What a twist. Well, my friends, it seems we have our ship. Let us return to the Enclave. Yes, let's return. To the Enclave. And then we'll talk to Hien. There'll be another quest done. And we'll see where we go from here. I'm guessing at this point we're going to be having that prisoner exchange. Lord Hien is expecting you. May I show you in? Yes, please. Yes, please. There they are. It seems Yugiri and Alphino have completed their task before us. They have been waiting. We scouted the structure and determined the swiftest path to safety. In the event of hostilities, we will lead the conscripts aside with all possible haste. From there, the Confederacy has pledged a ship to ferry us across the One River. Now we have but to attend the exchange, and pray to the Kami these precautions were unnecessary. Yeah, I really hope so too. I don't know if these are really worth anything, so I'll just take the one for mine. The primary agreement. Okay. While we are putting our contingency plans in place, I left Hakuro in charge of organizing transport for the Imperial prisoners. He will see that they arrive at the appointed hour, leaving us free to rendezvous with our Confederate allies. Come, they wait us on the riverbank, not far from the castrum. Okay. So I can probably just take the boat and then I'll be in the proper place, I'm going to assume. And I don't know what causes the slowness when inside that area where Hien resides. It seems like whenever I go in there, the frame rate just drops like a rock. Maybe it's because of how graphically intense it is, or something else is causing the big, huge drip down. I don't know for sure. Honored hero, you seek passage across the One River? Yes, please. All right. So let's get over to the other spot. And we'll see. Could be there are multiple light sources in there or something. Yeah, I'm wondering. I don't know. I am not too sure. Because now it seems like pretty stable. Turning shadow quality to minimum might help if it's not already. I think it is set to that already, but let me see. Shadows. Enemies, shadow quality. That's that. Well, I can do shadow resolution to 512. Is that what you're referring to? Or is that something else? Let's see. What is this? Shadows will be rendered. Let's see. Off, maybe? Okay. I don't know if this shadow resolution will work or not. Let's see. Anyway, let's try that. See if that works. We will see. Okay. So if that were the case, well, this is at minimum. This is at weak. I could switch this down to low. And see how that goes. And see, yeah, if there's any more positive results, or if things are gonna get just as, are they gonna get pretty crappy. Thank you very much. Again, Hinton, thank you. I'm willing to try almost anything at this point. Your party is assembled then? Aye, and ready for what lies ahead, I trust. Lest there be any confusion, though. The tower across the water is to be the scene of the exchange. That and whatever Asahi has planned. But regardless of the ambassador's intentions, we will bring our people home. Yugiri, you are to evacuate the conscripts at the first sign of trouble. Yes, my lord. We, meanwhile, shall cover their escape and lend what support we can. Your ship awaits you at the castrum's loading docks. She will see you safely home. Then all stand ready to play their part. Come, let us be about it. Let's see how things go. And there's those boxes again. Oh, and it dropped.
At last, the hour has come. The conclusion to these negotiations will mark a new beginning for Doma and the Empire. A first step on the road to peaceful coexistence.
I'm just waiting for the shoe to drop.
Indeed. We are ready to proceed
Where's
with the
Yotsuya?
exchange when you are. Forgive my curiosity, Ambassador, but is there a purpose to these containers you bring with you?
Yeah, you've been shoving them around
the
a
supply
lot.
crates. They are filled with materials we hoped might be of use in Doma's restoration. I meant to gift them to you at our last meeting, but we had so much else to discuss.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you at all.
How very generous. I confess I had not expected such compassion, welcome though it is. But then I was also surprised by the news that one of our captives had delivered herself into your custody ahead of time. A minor discrepancy I shall overlook in the spirit of the occasion.
Are you perhaps referring to me, Lord Hien?
Oh, she's back in her old gear and everything. Yeah, Yotsuya.
Orphan
Crap.
of Naori, widow of Asahi, and acting viceroy of Doma. You and your people are mine to govern, mine to punish.
Nope, not anymore.
Well, well. It would seem your shattered mind is mended. As per our agreement with the Ambassador, you are free to return with him to the Empire.
But you're not welcome here.
Your authority as acting viceroy, however, is no longer recognized here.
Absolutely.
My position is not for you to decide, little lordling. All who resist the rule of the Empire must be purged. Such was the order given to me by Lord Xenos himself.
But he's dead. No, wait, he's not dead. He came back. I don't know why he's alive.
I will reign here in this putrid, pestilent swamp until the last of you has been broken.
Oh. What is that thing?
This land shall know no dawn. I will spew forth darkness and drown all in eternal night. And high above you I shall shine, uncaring, cold and distant as the moon!
Oh, she's just as lost as her brother. Oh, shoot! Crystals! Oh, summonings. Oh, crap. Get Hien and Yugiri and Alphino and Alize out of here. Get them all out. Get them out.
What has she done?
She's summoning.
Oh gods, this is a summoning.
Yeah. So which one are you? Oh. Okay. Moon. Pretty moon. Dark moon rising. Eclipse. Oh. Dark and light. Oh, those eyes. That is... She looks really pretty.
A Dorman citizen has called forth an icon in direct violation of our primary agreement. The negotiations have failed. Abandon the captives and make
That's what he
preparations to
wanted.
withdraw.
Oh my gosh.
But Ambassador!
Yeah.
Disobey me, Pilus, and you disobey the Emperor. Make preparations to withdraw! Now!
You slimy snake in the grass.
As you command.
Yeah, crystals. Lots of crystals. Can we get Yugiri and Hien out of here?
You must fall back!
Yes, please.
You ask me to run?
I don't want them to be tempered. Go! I can't be tempered. Leave this to me.
Against such a foe, I would be more hindrance than help. The field is yours.
Yes, I will take him on. Or rather, I'll take her on.
We will withdraw, but not without our countrymen. I want every soul accounted for. Every soul!
Yes, sir.
My lord.
Yes, get them all out of there. Now I'll deal with her.
I knew you would not flee. I see now the strength which flows from that baleful light of yours.
I'm the warrior of light. I'm going to kick your ass.
But I am become Tsukuyomi,
Tsukiyomi.
goddess of the moon and divinity of night. What power can compare to such celestial majesty?
Well, I must admit,
I
you're...
shall plunge all I despise into darkness. And within that black abyss, even your light shall flicker and fail.
Her design is rather beautiful.
Come, let us cast the stalks and look upon the fate of Doma.
Does she... Wait,
I
she's
see a future
got
in which
ears,
the
so...
sun sets on this wretched land. Once and for all!
Moon Bunny? Oh, pretty. I can't wait to try. I can't wait to try. Classroom Luminous now accessible. The duty finder has been updated with the new regular duty. Yay! Okay. Let's see how long this takes. Let's see. Okay, so I've got it. Everything selected. I'm gonna say join party in progress as well, just in case if there's anything there that can help. So it says wait time 6 minutes. We'll see how that goes. We will see. Oh, there we go. That was quick. That was very quick. Oops, daisy. There we go. Okay,
Oh, it's going to be a long night.
okay. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, so we'll see what happens. We will find out. Sexy has to be. What's that? Oh!
Your end is near.
Oh! I died. Okay, for Seth. Ow. Well, let's see what I can do. I'm grateful that Midnight Haze. What's that? Huh? What's that?
Beg for mercy.
Oh. There we go. Still the Midnight Haze thing. As much as I can. Oh, there we go.
Will be all the sweeter.
Night Bloom. Ow! How does it fade away? Dan, this feeds on my spite of my suffering. What? Oh! It's like her parents. Oh gosh, so everything that's tormented her in life, it's like coming back? Spectre of the Empire. Okay. Oh, Asahi. Oh, of course. Cold-blood little worm. Yes, he is. Cold-blood little worm dork. Is that Xenos? Yeah, that's Xenos. What the? Oh! Gosetsu? Yeah, that's Gosetsu. Well, the spirit of Gosetsu? I suppose to you, the Kami spirit estimate cannot be paid at booming death. Shell flower here comes from the. Oh wow. Oh, I'm liking the music. I'm liking the music.
From mortal husk, I rise anew. Suffused with night, I shall prevail.
What? Oh.
Beg them.
Oh. Am I doing the right thing? I hope I am.
In moonlight's chill shine petals pale.
Ow. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Oh, that's a tank buster. I don't want to be hit with that. Well, I don't think I would be, but... Oh, this is the... Yeah, the feathers thing. Yeah, here, right? Hey! I survived this time. How, I don't know, but I survived this time. Okay. Oh, geez. Man, what's that do? Okay, that causes pain and suffering. That's what it does. Oh, geez.
I'll grind you under my heel!
Oh, gosh. Reprimand again. Ow. Okay, that's it. Woo! Oh, and somebody hit 99. Good for them. Oh, I did it incorrectly. No, I don't want to skip the cutscene. Although it's dropped a fair bit. Oh, that was fun. I like the music in the last phase too. It was very nice. That was very cool. Wait, she's still around? I thought she'd be gone or dispersed or what have you. Oh, what the? What the hell? What the flippin' hell? What? Why?
You really must learn to finish the job.
You flippin' asshat.
'Tis true that a gaudy mirror and a handful of crystals make for a feeble summoning. But even the weakest icon is a god of sorts. A threat that must be put down.
Can I put you down? Because you're the one that's causing all these problems.
My, such hostility. These beings are the sworn enemies of the Empire. I merely did my duty as an Imperial officer. Will you surrender to anger then?
Oh my god, those eyes.
Slay an anointed emissary to avenge a fallen foe?
I can't, because that would cause like that would cause an international incident.
Cannot, of course. To do so would burn the bridges we have labored so hard to build.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, but I'm forgetting. They're already ash. This Dorman woman has seen to that. The Empire cannot ally itself with any nation that refuses to renounce summoning. I believe I was most clear on that point.
Oh my god, what's that guy's name? Oh, shoot. What's his name?
It should have been mine. The
Character from
power he
Xenosaga.
bestowed upon
Oh,
her.
fudge. What's his name?
I should have been the one to govern Doma. I would have repaid his faith.
No one alive loves him more than I!
Oh, what's his name? Fudge. And
Instead,
I can see his face too. It's really irritating me.
His trust.
Oh my
Useless
god! Dude!
piece of filth! Worthless whore!
Oh! What the?
Thank you, dear brother, for this precious gift. Vengeance.
Oh! Oh, sweet. Okay. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this.
These people, our people, they ignore the corruption which festers beneath the surface. Cast aside that which is dirty and broken. Speak not of things which would disrupt their dreary little lives.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yes,
Like
that's who I
you,
meant. Albedo,
Asahi.
thank you.
Always pretending not
I
to
could see his face in my mind, but I couldn't remember the name.
The first I swore to kill.
Thank you, Kyoto. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Ugh.
Such bliss. I had thought my hunger insatiable. But now I am satisfied.
She's finally got her revenge on a bunch of people who wronged her.
You should feel honored, dear brother. I saved the last of my strength, just for you.
Oh. Wow. Any final words?
What's the matter? The Witch of Doma will soon be dead.
Yes, but Gosetsu will warn you, so you deserved a kinder fate. Oh, I wish there was like a third option that could like select both of them, because yes, Gosetsu is gonna be really hurting after hearing this, and yes, Suyu deserved a kinder fate, considering that it almost felt like she was at peace with herself, sort of. What to choose, what to choose. Hey, for those who are watching, what did you guys choose? I'm just curious. Right now, I'm leaning more towards Gosetsu will mourn you. Yes, Suyu deserved a kinder fate than what happened to her. But yeah, I worry about the big bear. I worry about him. Gosetsu will mourn you.
He will mourn to you, perhaps.
Okay, yes, he will mourn Suyu, not Yotsuyu.
I wonder, what Was the fruit
Ah,
as
okay,
sweet
Hiten.
as he remembered?
So, in the in-room, I can see the other option, right? Oh. So what'll happen now? Oh, she is back into her old outfit. That still is a gorgeous kimono.
Lord Xenos.
Oh, what do you have to say, you freaking worm? Mr. Punchable Face. Oh, thank you, Hiten. Thank you, thank you. Oh, now what are we seeing? Oh, are we seeing the vision now that he's returned? Because we knew as players that he was back, as we saw in the previous cutscene. Now, the Warrior of Light is seeing that, yeah, he actually has come back and...
I am at your disposal.
How the heck did this happen, considering he slit his own throat?
Asahi, you were born of Doma, yes?
Yes?
Yes, my lord. I am honored that you would remember me. How may I serve?
You are hereby appointed Ambassador Plenipotentiary, and empowered to speak with the voice of the Emperor. Return to your native land of Doma, and announce your intention to sue for peace.
For peace?
Once negotiations are underway, you are to locate the acting Viceroy.
She lives? That is to say, I will, my lord.
Mm-hmm.
When you have found her, you will initiate a ritual to call forth an icon. I will instruct you in the necessary steps.
Wait.
Yotsuyu's faith is unreliable. But as a child raised to believe in the Kami,
How?
she will serve as a vessel for one of the Kojin's gods.
Okay, I've got some thoughts.
She
I'm going
need
to keep them
only
to
wish
myself
it to
until
be
this cutscene's
so.
over.
The power will seem a gift, but the icon's essence will consume her. She will be no more than a husk, a slave to whim and desire.
My lord, ever since the day you saw fit to save my miserable life, I have dreamed of repaying your benevolence. Upon my honor, I swear to devote myself wholly to your service. All that you command will be done, no matter the cost.
Huh.
But I fear the subtleties of your plan yet elude me. From the reports I have heard, the champion who aids the Doman resistance would make short work of a single icon.
The icon is merely a message. The pacifist teachings of the Populares spread through this city like a plague. And I would remind the people of the threat we face. You will be my chosen agent. The hand which tolls the warning bell. The salvation of this world will not be won through the signing of treaties.
Your chosen agent.
Oh, you're playing him like a fiddle.
I will not fail you, my lord.
You're playing him like a gosh darn fiddle. Okay. We've had our Echo Vision.
My master, Lord Xenos, he will come for you.
You totally lost it. And he's gone. And good riddance. Although I'm going to miss wanting to punch his
prevailed, I
face.
see.
Yes. Success. Much success. Oh, Gosetsu. Oh, Gosetsu. Old man. Old bear.
She is gone?
Yep.
Wherefore did the Kami spare us, only to inflict this pain?
Oh, Gosetsu. Jeez. Oh, Gosetsu. Okay, now what?
Death shall not want for company this day. You spared us a worse disaster, but I fear our fledgling peace with the Empire was beyond saving.
We're going back to that old joke, aren't we? It's not the sad expansion. Really, it's not.
Lord Hien!
There's other expansions that are sad expansion, not this one. Oh, Maximus.
Maxima, is it not?
Oh, Maxima.
I assumed you long fled.
I'm thinking Gladiator.
I entertain thoughts of escape even now, but our negotiations have yet to reach a satisfying conclusion. The ambassador insisted that the summoning spelled an end to our mission here, but it seemed to me there was more to the tale.
You're more open-minded. I saw a vision of Asu's plot. Xenos was behind this plot. Well, they'll believe me if I say this. But in this more... I saw a vision. Oh, it's a weekly reminder. Yes, it's a weekly reminder.
You wield. And in your vision, you witnessed Lord Xenos giving these orders.
Mm-hmm.
How can that be? Xenos is dead. He took his own life after the battle in Alamigo.
Sadly, he has resurrected
I saw
himself.
his body with my own eyes.
Or it wasn't
Forgive me, but Lord Xenos is very much alive. He granted our party an audience prior to our departure. That he was gravely wounded is certain, but his recovery appeared to be proceeding apace.
But he slit his own freaking throat.
I'm afraid I share Lord Hien's confusion. The man's death is confirmed and his remains interred. These are matters of public record.
Are we going to be digging up a body? That's the only way we'd answer that, though.
I have no doubt you believe what you say.
Time to go home. I'll catch the rest of the stream from there. Well, okay, safe trip home, Hiten. Thank you so much for coming by. I do appreciate it.
The idea is inconceivable, absurd.
I will see you again in future.
Our movement can ill afford to have a highly placed pretender undermining our efforts.
Your efforts may yet bear fruit. Tell me, what is to become of our prisoner exchange? Though we have already taken custody of our conscripts, we have yet to release your Imperial comrades. Do you still intend to collect them?
I'd say yes.
Yes. As the late ambassador's second in command, it falls to me to speak on the Empire's behalf. And I'm happy to confirm our intent to proceed according to the original agreement.
Yay! We'll get the
Let us
prisoners
be
home.
about it. 'Twould be a pity to abandon such a promising beginning.
Indeed. You have my thanks, Lord Hien. As soon as our people are secure aboard our airship, we shall depart straightways for Garlemald.
Tread lightly, Pilus. I sense treachery awaits you there.
Mm-hmm.
Might I accompany you to the capital?
Wait, what?
Alphino, have you gone mad?
No kidding. What?
Imposter or no, if Xenos was instructing Asahi on the finer points of ritual summoning, then experience tells us there is an Ascian waiting in the wings. Without our knowledge and expertise, our new friends will be hard-pressed to contend with a foe for whom death is but a minor inconvenience. They need our help.
Were you indeed willing to share your knowledge of this enemy, we would not shun your counsel.
Alphino, are you sure?
You truly mean to do this? In full knowledge of the danger?
You're going into enemy territory. You could be killed.
I have seen the Warrior of Light risk her life on countless occasions. Next to her, I'm scarce more than a distraction on the battlefield. But in the meeting room or the audience chamber, there I can make a difference. I can strike bargains, forge ties, and change minds. And where better to do these things than in the home of our old enemy?
I worry for you. This is your moment, yes, and I believe in you, Alphino. But just please be careful. I don't want to lose another Scion. I already lost Papalimo. I'm still upset about that.
I would have you consider an alternative arrangement. Rather than braving the Empire as a simple traveler, go forth as an emissary of Doma. Such a position should offer you some measure of protection.
Yeah, actually that'd work. You'd have some diplomatic protection that way.
You've obviously made up your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Just try not to do anything reckless, all right?
Aren't you the reckless one?
I shall be on my best behavior. Farewell, my friends.
Considering that we went into to see Bahamut. I don't like this idea. Okay, Hien. What else do we have to say? I know Asahi was planning some manner of treachery, but a summoning? Thank the Kami you were here, my friend. None of us would have escaped Yotsuyu's vengeance if you had not intervened. Okay, yeah, the other thing I wanted to mention was with that last cutscene and, well, Xenos was playing Asahi like a fiddle. And Xenos was going to teach him as to the information about summoning. Considering as to the Garleans, they don't want summonings and they feel threat icons. It just seem weird. But the thing is, though, how would Xenos know the steps on how to conduct a summoning? Now, there's mention about the whole thing about Ascians. That's true. The Ascians really have not gone away. Ascian took over Xenos? Or... But Xenos is not dead. Or maybe he was. Maybe he is. He took over a dead body. I smell shenanigans. She was a pawn eye, but she still had a choice, and she chose to submit to the ambassador's plan. It is little wonder Gosetsu departed in silence. I gather he left the same way he came, alone aboard a rowing boat. And as for the conscript, most made it to the Sukabune before the battle began in earnest, but the vessel yet waits on the riverbank for those who did not flee in time. Then I suggest we put this dole-filled place behind us and make for the Enclave together. It would be a shame to miss the joyous reunion. Yes, it will be a joyous reunion, but still. I want to give Gosetsu a big, huge hug. I really do. And all of them are heading home. See their families. Oh. Oh. This brings a tear to the eye. So happy to see this.
How often have I imagined this moment? Thank you for helping it come to pass.
Happy you've been of help. Aww. This is so good to see. So very good to see. Aww. Oh. They're saying thank you. Yeah, let's be reunited. Oh gosh. Gosetsu.
Ah, there you are.
Uh-huh. What? You look shocked. Why? Oh my gosh! Dude, what happened to your hair? Are you like a monk now?
Your hair?
Yeah.
My friend, what have you done?
He's no longer a samurai?
An old man who cannot raise his blade has no place in the service of a young lord. Thus did I decide to devote my remaining days to pilgrimage. I will walk this land, offering prayers of repose for all the souls who left this life in suffering.
So like a wandering monk, I guess?
All of them?
Safe travels. Don't leave us. Safe travels. Safe travels, my friend. Safe travels. He's made his decision.
A fulsome farewell makes for an enjoyable journey.
Scarcely have we said our goodbyes to Alphino, and you leave us too. But 'tis well that my companions find their own way forward. I must endeavor to do the same.
What do you plan to do?
I have faith that you will find the best path for Doma without me, my lord. Pray forgive me this last act of selfishness, and grant me your blessing.
You have earned it 1,000 times over. Go in peace, my friend. I shall make of Doma a land where children laugh and none need live in fear.
There is no better way to honor those who went before.
Hi, Gosetsu. Little bear. Thank you for everything. Welcome back, Yuten.
And with that, I take my leave.
You come back. Gosetsu is leaving. I'm gonna miss the old bear. I truly am going to miss him. I'm glad he's alive and not dead, but I'm gonna miss him all the same. Oh, goodness gracious. Ah, Gosetsu. Fair journey to you, my friend. A bittersweet occasion, but there is yet ample cause to be grateful. pray join us in the Kinkan. I would thank you properly. But I don't want to go in there. My frame rate drops really bad. But I'll go in anyway. Yes, I'll go in. Much to my dismay. But I'll go in anyway. Yeah, then it just plummets. Our brothers and sisters are returned to us, and the dream of Doma's restoration is that much closer to being realized. It is a day that will live long in memory, and one that would never have dawned without the courageous actions of the Scions. On behalf of Doma and her people, we give you our deepest thanks. Lest you think me complacent, I assure you, I've not forgotten the dark cloud on the horizon. That Xenos lives is a source of grave concern, mayhap the gravest. Yet there is little to be done but to wait for Alphino to send word. Until then, I plan to devote myself to fulfilling the promise I made to Gosetsu, by building a nation in which none need to live in fear. I confess I miss him already, but the thought that he has at last found peace goes some way to softening the blow. I wonder, did you ever stop to ask yourself why he showed Yotsuyu such kindness? I believe the answer lies in past tragedy, specifically the death of his wife and daughter during the invasion. Oh! Yeah, that would make sense. Though he hid it well, they were never far from his thoughts, and in Yotsuyu's childlike mien, I believe he saw not a fallen tyrant, but the little girl who was lost to him. After the loss of his family, Gosetsu devoted himself wholly to the service of his country. He suffered any hardship, strove beyond the limits of endurance without hesitation or complaint. Though Tsuyu could never truly replace his daughter, I had hoped that with her at his side, he might live out the remainder of his days in relative contentment. Would that the kami had been so minded. Even now I labor to discern any meaning in Yotsuyu's fate, to deliver her from certain death, with no memory of her sins, only to leave her at the mercy of her stepbrother? Can that truly have been their will? That I cannot tell you. Will the kami is not for us to know. But what I do know is that for a brief moment, a girl known as Tsuyu lived among us, and that she brought with her a whisper of respite to a grieving heart. Damn it, game, I'm gonna cry. Oh, crap. Under the Moonlight. Oh, is this the last one? Maybe it is. I think it's time we're going, don't you? We've done all we can here, and we have a lot to report. But before we head back to the Rising Stones, let us call in at Rauger's Reach. We should be the ones to tell Elise about Xenos. After everything we went through together, we owe her that. Absolutely. Let us go to Rauger's Reach. There, and I'm going to actually use an 8th right ticket to get there. I need to get out of this place. It's just too harsh. It's way too harsh. There we go. That's much better. And it's the northern... Yeah, the northern one. Dispatch doesn't end until one quest after. Okay, okay. Okay. We'll see if we can get to it. I don't know how long this thing's gonna be, so we'll have to see. We will have to see. Elise, Alice, you're back. No Alphino? It's good to see you, Elise. As for my headstrong brother, he's off on what will almost certainly turn out to be a once-in-a-lifetime trip to Garlemald. It's a long story, but We have evidence that Xenos might still be alive. What? But that's... If this is a joke, gods, this better be a joke. It's no joke. Believe me, I wish it were a joke, but it's not. Look, I know what I saw, right? We all saw it. And here you are saying he's alive and well and living the high life back in Garlemald? I know how ludicrous this sounds, but I'm still having difficulty believing it myself. But while I might doubt the word of an Imperial envoy, I'm inclined to trust Elise's. She saw the Crown Prince through the Echo, in a meeting that could have only taken place in the recent past. It was him. It was Xenos. No, it must have been, I don't know, some kind of really convincing imposter. The Xenos is dead. He had a great big hole in his neck. We buried him. Aye, and somebody went to the trouble of desecrating the bastard's grave, remember? Wait, what? Thal's gilded halls. What are you talking about? Hey, Thancred. I'd expect more vulgarity coming out of you rather than Thal's gilded halls. I think I know what he is going to say, too. Thancred, what brings you to the Reach? Alphino had me lending a hand at the sultry, keeping an eye on the rebuilding work and so on, and just until operations were up and running. And now that they are, I thought I might look in on you before wending my weary way back to headquarters. Forgive me if I misheard, but there is some suggestion the late Crown Prince could have, gotten better? If so, might I suggest a quick look inside his coffin as a first order of business? Ugh, as much as I hated the man, that doesn't feel right defiling his grave. But if we'll put this rumor to rest, I suppose we have to. And where there are no curious eyes about, if we can manage it. Xenos is buried up in Xenos is buried up in Bloodhow in the Locks. His grave was set apart from the others and left unmarked, so not upset the locals. Then it shouldn't be too hard to find. Nago, you're in charge until I get back. Give me a moment here. Okay, let's go to Bloodhow. Let us go. That is in the Locks, right? So, Porta Pretoria? Yeah. Let's see how this goes. Whereabouts is that? Oh. Well, I can fly over, thankfully. I'm so grateful I have flying everywhere. It took me a while to get all the spots, but it worked out in the end. I still like the look of this place. So pretty. Well, I like some of the architecture here, but the sky is absolutely freaking gorgeous. And come on. So whereabouts is his grave? Over here somewhere? Oh, where? Oh, there. Yeah, good thing to put it further away. This is it. Gods, he better be in there. Someone scrawled over the stone a while ago, but I had it scrubbed off and thought no more about it. Has no one thought to check if the coffin was still occupied? Well then, we are presented with one course of action, and we best be sure we are not observed in the doing of it. Shall we begin? Yes, let's check the grave. This is something you generally don't do. survey says.
Oh dear. We seem to be missing a corpse.
Ah, yeah.
Well, it must be somewhere. I only hope it isn't walking around.
You mean going on a stroll? Huh? Who's that? Wait. Wait. That guy had a smirk, like... No. If there's no corpse, then are we to conclude that the rumors are true? Not necessarily. We might still be dealing with a doppelganger of some kind. An agent could have been sent to dispose of the body in a bid to lend credence to the tale of Sos' resurrection. More and more, however, I find myself siding with Alphino's theory of Ascian possession. Speaking from experience, I can tell you that they have no qualms of taking a living host, let alone a dead one. You're saying an Ascian is walking around in Xenos' body? Yes, I'm saying that. It seems a distinct possibility. Once I have put this grave back to the way we found it, I shall pay a visit to the people responsible for interring the Crown Prince. But before leaping to any conclusions, I want to know for sure if a body has ever been buried here, and how certain we are that Xenos was properly dead. If he wasn't, that was some trick. He as good as cut his own head off. Anyway, Raubal needs to hear about this. If you find anything out, send word for me at Raugar's Reach. I don't know why I'm surprised. With matters settling down in Doma, we're all due for another crisis. Shall we make for the Rising Stones, then? It's past time we shared these developments with the others. Yes, we shall. Hey, Elise! While I was waiting for you to arrive, I spoke with Urianshe over Link Pearl and gave him a full report. Yashola is on her way and should be here any... Ah! Hey, Yashola! Elise, 'tis good to see you safe and well. What news have you from the east? Well, Xenos is back. How? We don't quite know yet, but he's back. Disturbing developments indeed. Given all that we know, I too conclude that the Ascian now inhabits Xenos' body. A doppelganger might fool the Crown Prince's subordinates, but Elise? Nay, Alphino has the right of it. But that is wisdom extended to the question of his own safety. Capable though he has become, he ventures alone into the enemy's stronghold, and the shadowy web of the Paragons like us not. I hope he's going to be okay. When it comes to making rash decisions, I'm hardly in a position to criticize, but I'm worried. I wish there was just something I could do for him besides pray. Yeah, I wish there's something I could do too. Now, Hiten, I have a question for you. How long would this next quest take? Because I've got a little bit under 10 minutes. Oh, meanwhile, in the Temple of Doom. You too. We cannot suffer icons to exist. Was I not clear on this point? More than clear. The icon in question was summarily dispatched by the Warrior of Light. The summoner is dead, and the rite beyond repeating. Everything proceeded according to plan. every party behaving exactly as required. My methods may seem extreme, but there's no cause for concern. I work only to ensure the salvation of this star. Yeah, Ascian. Definitely Ascian. It'll be more than 10 minutes, unfortunately. Okay. I'm gonna have to save this then for when I stream next. I feel bad for leaving things on such a point, but I just don't have the extra time today compared to last time around. Hmm? Hmm? What are you doing fiddling with that thing? I asked you a question, soldier. Oh, are you the guy that we saw earlier? Yeah, it's the same sword. What are you? Have you lost your mind? I think he has. Oh, wait. Huh? Wait. I have lost many things, but my mind is yet my own. There upon the stage I stood, prepared to take my final bow, only to find that the valley is but in it. You're Xenos! Wait! How? Okay, I'm trying to figure this out. So, an Ascian took over Xenos' body. But Xenos's, I don't know, soul is in that guy? How? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Shall I use this chance to repent for my sins? Embrace goodness and mediocrity? Hey, I think not. While the one I yearn to face yet lives, the hunt must go on. Okay, I am thoroughly confused. And off he goes. So, is he gonna go back to Garlemald to try to get his body back? Or is he gonna do something else? Lunar cycle. Okay, I am very confused at this point. So, you have an Ascian inside of that decided to take over Xenos' body, but Xenos' spirit or his soul is inside a foot soldier? How is all this possible? I know he has that what do they call it? Resonance? The red glowing thingy. Like do the experiments that Mad Doctor did, that Mad Scientist did. So that allows him to do that? So why can't Fordola do that? Or unless that's the ability she was given is different than what he has. Well, that's possible too. Oh. I want to continue forward, but I can't because I don't have the time. I really don't have the time. Oh, crap. So what we'll do, though, is transition over to this because there isn't really, unfortunately, much that I can do in the last few minutes that I have before ending the stream. which is sad. So this will have to wait until next time. So the next stream that I'll be doing is going to be in August. I am hoping for August. Oh, I want to say August 2nd. But depending on how things go, I may need to shift it to the week afterwards because I'll be coming back like a day or a day before that. So it really depends on how I'm feeling. Yeah. But at least we got through most of this patch. Yay. And we'll get through Alize's new quest and the next patch next month. But again, I do appreciate that everybody came by today, all the different chitter chatter and discussions, the laughs, the cries, yes, the tears. It was a lot of fun as always. But yeah, again, everyone, thank you so much for coming by today. I look forward to seeing you when I return. The Persona video will be going up tomorrow as per usual. And I am working to have the different Trails videos up during my absence. There will be a little bit of lull in content, unfortunately. But that's mainly because I'm finishing up Trails from Zero. I won't have enough time to start up Trails to Azure before I leave. So again, what we'll do is we'll start that one up in August too. So August can be a lot of brand new beginnings. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day, a wonderful weekend. And the next few weeks, I hope you do enjoy yourselves. Take it easy. If you play Final Fantasy XIV, enjoy the content. Thank you so much for enjoying break. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Again, everyone, thank you so much. I will see you in August. And until then, take care. Bye.